Good morning and welcome to My Pagan Pathways. My name is Lisa and I'm the owner of the channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a garden update. So I hope you will stick with me. So I'm going to turn the camera around now and start showing you our little garden. So here's our little begonias. They are still doing awesome. They are growing well. And this is the new little plant. And it's doing okay. And my mother's aloe veras and Christmas cactuses are thriving out here. I just gave all of these plants some fertilizer yesterday. And there's my nephew's garden. This looks really awesome. So let's walk out here, and it's about to rain. So you gotta hurry and do the tour this morning because it's raining. I just sneak in here. Alrighty, so alright, so something is going in here, and I'm not sure if this is the lavender I planted in there or something else, but I'm going to let these grow and see what happens. I have now blooms of something. I planted the dandelion seeds in there to see what happens. Here's my little peas and the sage. And that sage is doing really good there. And the strawberries, the thyme is hanging in there. It seems to be a little happier down there. And that is the basil. It's kind of struggling. We've had lots of rain this spring. And I just watered these last night and gave them some fertilizer. So hopefully it will help all of these ones in the bags grow a little better. And my onions, something was eating them. I don't know what it was. And then my nephew gave me an onion plant, and right now it looks really deformed. But I planted it. We'll see what happens. And then there's carrots growing in there along with that zucchini. And see, so I'm not gonna buy this brand anymore because it came with all kinds of fungus in it already with these mushrooms. I'm so unhappy about how much mushrooms have come out of these bags along with my plants. I'm not really happy about that, especially this one with the watermelon in it. As you can see, I'm growing my own mushrooms and none of them are edible. I'm so not liking that. And it was in all of those bags of garden soil, so because you can see more mushrooms right there. Unhappy with that. So next year I'll be trying to pay for a little better priced or a higher priced better soil. So I am happy that my tomato plants are finally getting some blossoms on them, which means they'll be producing fruit pretty soon. And we have our marigolds growing very well there. So going in the in-ground beds, I did some pruning, and I gave them some support. They really needed it. So look how beautiful those in the ground tomatoes are doing. They're just outpacing the ones in the buckets It's just incredible how much these are the ones that get the most sun, and I think that's why they're doing so well compared to its buddies back here in the other bed. And so I pulled all the radishes out. They were supposed to be done in 22 days, and they were just getting bigger and bigger and not producing any fruit. So I think I planted them too close together, and when I thinned them, I didn't thin them enough. So I'll know next time I plant radishes not to do that. They're a cooler weather crop. From what I understand, I could be mistaken, but I believe they're cooler weather crops. So I'm going to read the package and maybe try again. But what I've actually decided to plant in here with these squash are the potato plants. I have some potatoes ready to plant, so I'm going to plant those here in the ground. And I figured out that my squash or my cantaloupe are they really vine, and I didn't want them vining on the ground because they were attaching themselves to some weeds, and I didn't really want that. So I put some supports here and gave them something to climb, and we'll see how well this works out. So as you can see, they have these little viney things that grow out. Alright, here's a good curlicue. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't want them attaching themselves to the weeds. So there's some more squash that's doing very well back here. It gets a lot of sun right here, both in the morning and the afternoon. And there's some more cantaloupes, and I put all of them on a support so that they did not attach themselves to the weeds, because that's what they were doing. So I also moved the peppers over here. It gets a lot of sunshine in this area right here, and peppers love sunshine. They absolutely love sunshine. So I put them over here where they would get a lot. Oh, you hear that? I gotta hurry. All right, so here's my very first potato plant. I'm excited about that. And we'll see how much potatoes it puts out. So I'm gonna turn this off and go around to the front of the house. Alrighty, we're doing so good. Those little mossy roses are doing okay. I need to cut all those nasty blooms off of there that have died, and the geraniums are doing good. Again, I need to cut those ugly blossoms off. I did not get to this on my days off. And so in my roses, my rose bush is growing very well in this little pot. So it hasn't put any more blooms off, but it's working on it, because there's one right there. And so here's these front beds. We do have a lot growing in here. I haven't weeded it yet, but it is there. And again, this bed is doing so awesome. You can see all the little flowers that are planted, and it has its own little tree growing up in the middle. Just very awesome that what we planted is actually coming up. We have marigolds and we have zinnias. I forgot what this other little plant was, but doing very good. As well as this flower bed is doing fantastic. And the thing that I'm so excited about, my parents have lived here for many, many years. And this is the first time I've seen these bloom that I can recall. I'm so excited about that little bloom. Aren't they just gorgeous? Let me get a little closer. Aren't they just gorgeous? I just love that. Alright, so the last thing to show you right now is the jasmine plant. And so the marigolds that I planted in here with it are coming up. We have some of the basil is coming up that I planted. I just kind of planted some herbs in with this jasmine because I wanted this area to be an herb garden along with my just to see how it does. I'm not sure how deer proof it will be. Alrighty, so that's about it for this week's garden update. As you can hear, the storm is coming, so I need to get myself inside the house. Anyway, if you made it this far, I thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that you will like and subscribe to help support my channel. Oh yeah, and hit the bell so you can get notified when I load a new video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.